Hi, I'm back with the latest release of Luxota version 3.41. In this version, we have 7 new features, 13 improved features, and 1 bug fix. Let's start with new features, and the first one is adding the ability to determine the number of beds and minimum participants when creating a new travel package. Next is the sales report table, which can be accessed from the accounting menu and is exclusive to the owner of the website only. In this version, there are 2 new options in booking control called accounting transaction and ticket/voucher. In the dashboard page, a new feature has been added which shows the sales report for the last 90 days. In the accounting menu, either buyer or seller page, in the action menu of each row, now there's a new option called charge. In the booking list, now you can see the flight number as well as the dates of departure and arrival. And with that, we wrap up the new features and go for the improved features. On top of the accounting page, now we have 3 numbers displayed, which are credit, debit, and balance. In this version, now when we print out the account statement, if we have a secondary currency, it will be displayed underneath the main currency in the table. In the marketplace, the commission bar is eliminated from hotel and package pages. A new filter is added to the accounting page, either for the buyer or seller, to show the subtotal. In this version, the information of the issuer of a voucher varies depending on the account type, meaning that if the account is personal, the issuer of the voucher will be displayed as the website. But if it's a corporate account, the issuer of the voucher will be displayed as the corporate itself. In this new version, now the detailed price of each room is shown in the travel packages. In an issued flight ticket, now the maximum allowed luggage is shown in each segment. In the accounting menu, either in the buyer or seller page, the initial state of date filter has been changed from beginning of the year to beginning of the month. In this new version of 3.41, the term transfer amount has been replaced by MJ entry in all financial sections. The actions charge and MJ entry in the buyer and seller pages now require separate permission for accessibility. In the case of return flight tickets, age of passengers is now validated according to their return date. This means if an infant turns 2 years old by return time, the departure ticket fare is also calculated based on that age. When booking a ticket, the supplier error is not just displayed during the process, but also recorded in the supplier conversation page. In this version, there is a new logic behind each passenger's prefix. Now we only ask for the male or female status of the passenger, and then according to their date of birth, we use one of the following prefixes: Mr., Mrs., Miss, or MSTR. Now that we are done with the improved features, let me tell you about the 1 bug fix in this new release version 3.41 of Luxota, where the loading speed of availability of travel packages is tremendously increased as they have been moved to a new page. That was all about the new features, improvements, and bug fixes done in this new release version 3.41 of Luxota. I hope you enjoyed and find this presentation helpful. Stay tuned for future updates. See you next time. From local inventory menu, I go to packages and create a new package. Here, as you can see, you can determine the minimum number of participants. You can get your sales report or profit report from the accounting menu, which is only accessible to the owner of the website. If I go to booking and, for example, flights, and then from the action menu, I go to booking control. As you can see on the left-hand side bar, there are 2 new options available: voucher and ticket, and accounting transaction. As you can see in the dashboard, this card has been added to show the sales report for the last 90 days for each travel service, such as flights, hotel, packages, and etc. If I go to accounting menu, either buyer or seller, in the action menu of each row, now there is a new option called charge. In the flights booking list, now you can see both the flight number and the dates of departure and arrival. In the accounting pages, either buyer or seller, now 3 numbers are displayed: total credit, total debit, and balance. balance. In the marketplace, if I go to hotel page or packages page, as you can see, the commission bar has been eliminated from both pages. In the packages page, if I choose any of the packages and try to book one of them, now as you can see, the price of each room is displayed in front of it. From the setting menu, if I go to roles and permissions and then roles my list and check the permissions and open the permissions from the action menu, in the accounting sellers, now as you can see, the MJ entry and charge require separate permission for accessibility.